everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another build. Now this is going to be a really short one because it is just one room inside this house. So as you may have seen on the channel before, if you haven't, go check it out, but I built this tavern design inside the new Snuggly Duckling Tavern house we got in the premium shop last week or the week before, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see sort of a bedroom in the room to the left of this, so that is what this video is going to be. So I head into this back corner room, and as you can see it's completely blank, and this is where I start building a tavern bedroom. The idea behind this is obviously whoever runs the tavern would kind of have this as their little bedroom, so I decided to design this just so that you guys could have a look at how I did it. And I started off by placing in the wallpaper and the floor. I kept it very similar to the main tavern just so it looked like it was the same building and all kind of matched together. And I started off by placing out all of the furniture I knew I'd probably be using before deciding where everything was going to go. Now for the bed in here, I was kind of debating which one to use because there is one that fits kind of the Tangled Tavern vibe, which is from Scrooge's shop, but it is a single bed, so I knew it'd be quite small. So I did kind of have a debate with myself what I wanted to do, but actually I really wanted to craft this. I think it's an ice harvester bed. It's basically supposed to be kind of Kristoff's hay bed that he uses when he's out with Sven and he's gathering ice. So this is actually made with time bending parts from the DLC. So I went and collected a bunch of the loot heads, I think is what I needed to craft it, and obviously a bunch of mist and glimmer, and I actually crafted this. And I didn't really know for a long time where to put it, but I thought actually it works really well in here. It looks very natural, and it kind of filled up the space a lot better than the tavern bed from Scrooge's actually did. However, if you don't have the DLC or you're not a fan of how it looks, the one from the Scrooges that is perfect for this build would also work great, so if you don't have this one, then go for that. Now in terms of structure of the build, I wanted it to kind of have all these different core areas that they would have to kind of live in, as if it was kind of like an open apartment kind of room. Obviously because it's in the tavern, I knew they probably wouldn't have a separate living room and a separate bathroom and all these things. So in one corner I did a kind of seating area with a sofa and a fireplace where they kind of hang out, a desk where they can write and draw and whatever they want to do there, and then also a bathtub area with this robe stand, which is a frozen robe stand, as it just kind of gave the room every single element of what a person would need if they were living in here. I did play around with putting in a touch of magic rug. I did kind of test some of the different textured ones I had, but I just felt like none of them really matched and kind of just didn't work in here, so I decided to leave it at that, and then it was the final result. So this is the final room. As you can see, all the melted candles are lit and glowing beautifully. So we have obviously the craftable bed in front, which I think works really well in here, and a lot of stuff up the walls. I did include a lot of books and things hanging up on the walls just because I felt like it fit the vibe of the room in here. It's got this cozy little seating area, and then obviously the bathtub area in the back with these natural dark woods. I went for a very dark wood theme in here. I then have the potion shelves and a little guitar, so they might hang out in here and play some music, and just made sure it was nice and cozy in here with lots of warm lighting. So as you can see, when we go in the tavern, obviously this was in my other build, so if you do want to see that, go check it out. But as we head round to the left and then go into the tavern bedroom, it all just seamlessly works together with the colours and the sort of dark wood scheme. I just felt like it matched really well and made it look like a really simple build that kind of all just tied together really beautifully, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. So here are some shots of the final result. I'm really happy with how it turned out personally. I did use majority Scrooge items. Obviously I did use the DLC time bending crafted bed, but this could easily be changed with something from Scrooge completely. There are a couple of quest items in here and a few premium items, so if you don't have those, just chop and change them for things that you can get from Scrooge's or a craftable. It's an easy fix. But I'm really chuffed with how this turned out. I think it looks really cozy and it's nice that the tavern is pretty much complete now. I do have the room on the right that I could potentially make some sort of stock room, so I'm thinking I may do that. I may get a bunch of barrels and stuff and make it like a really cool stock room. So if you want to see that, let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!